Water's flowing through you on Point Dexter. This is Tarot on Dex. And I do this from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. So if you think I'm here to play around with you, you should leave now. If you decide to stay, that means you'll allow me in your energy, as is my intent, to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. So let's get started because you know we dominate these time constraints. And let's get it with the daily check in. Thank you so much for all of your likes. Thank you so much for all of your comments. Thank you so much for all of your support over here on YouTube. I love to see the family show up wherever I am, and I appreciate you so much. The first card out today, family, says victory and success. Six card, the material manifestation of something that you've been visualizing for quite some time, and it could happen like way quicker than you expected to. Accelerated motion energy is out here. 6868 angel number. What's this victory and success in regards to, spirit? What's manifesting and materializing right before the eyes of the divine one? Heart chakra at the bottom of the deck. Guard your heart because out of it springs the issues of life. And so this is definitely something that is like the desires of your heart manifesting and materializing. Let's get some more energy on this. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. Some type of recognition and reward showing up here. 3, 6, and angel number. Showing up here for the divine collective. Suffering in silence. Okay, beautiful, beautiful energy. That really brings it kind of together for me because I'm talking to a group of divine ones who you have been under a lot of attack, like for a long time, likely since like 2019, 2018. Sometime you've been under spiritual attack and going through a lot of spiritual warfare. You know, I feel like the instruction really from your spirit team said, you know, focus. Just stay focused on what God has for you to do. Don't get distracted by the flying monkeys, and God was going to handle your lightweight. For some of you, that's very specific. God said emotional withdrawal. Listen, you asked, do I need to do some magic on these witches? Do I need to wards? God said, I'm going to handle your lightweight 88 angel number. If you just, vengeance belongs to the Lord. That's who this message is for. This message is for somebody who's been under spiritual warfare. And in regards to retaliation, Spirit told you 88 angel number, 688, 686 angel number, 868, I'm sorry. Spirit told you vengeance belongs to the Lord. So you said, all right, then let God have it. Let God have his vengeance. And because you chose to let God have his vengeance, God used you as a catalyst to teach those karmics, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. And the Psalms 23, where it says, it's for his name's sake you're being brought into these greener pastures. That's what I'm tapped into. The manifestation and the materialization of your heart's desire is happening now. Financial and material changes coming in. Can I get a time frame on this, spirit? Material prosperity likely within the next 6 months. Thank you so much, Spirit. 686868 angel number, right? So in the next 6 to 8 months, baby, or you've been going through something for 6 to 8 months, you're gonna see a lot of the material and spiritual prosperity that you've been seeking. You're gonna go through some financial and material changes because you let God have his vengeance. That's what I'm tapped into. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. Always hope I'm saying something else. Let's get a little judge on this. Archangel Michael showing up at the bottom of this deck, going to war, going to bat for the divine collective. So this is somebody who's been under spiritual warfare since 2019, and now the results, right? Man holding a coin, the results of what you've been investing in and what you have been focusing on is coming to you. That's a 4-3. That's an angel number within the next 6 to 8 months. That's what I'm tapped into. 5-1 angel number. That's a 6. Healer of the angel. Healer of the angels. It says healer of the ages. And I feel like this is not just like you getting a nice fancy house or you driving a luxurious car. I feel like this is you being in your like highest timeline. You doing what you've been called to do under the divine order and creating a lifestyle that you can be grateful for in while doing that. This is what I'm tapped into. It's more than just money. That's what I want to say. It's more than just money that's gonna be changing in your life over the next 6 months. It's money, and it's like you being in your position that makes you feel purpose, that makes you feel prosperous, that makes you feel powerful. Deceit energy is out here. This is a 2-5. We have a 4-3 angel number. Deceit. It makes me feel like somebody was trying to take something from you. We talked earlier about how you've been under a lot of spiritual warfare lately. Let's get some more energy on this. Deceit. Still, right after the deceit card came out, you see this card say victory. With a 2-8 angel number, we've been dealing with a lot of 6-8 angel number. 8 plus 2 is 10. So the deceit is over with. The people who have been trying to take advantage of, get away with, lie, kill, steal, and destroy are being, it's like it's a wrap. Wrap it up. It's being brought to a conclusion. The witches and warlocks, the hostiles is the word that spirit wants to use. The hostiles who had been incessant in sending attacks towards you are being put under wraps. This is what I'm tapped into. Man holding a heart, man holding a coin. And like I said, the position, the prosperity that you're moving toward is not just money. It's the position where you feel like you have purpose as well. That's what I'm tapped into. The angel of strength, because of your discipline and because you listened to God when God told you to let him have his vengeance. That's what I'm tapped into. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something to help in the next 6 to 8 months. You're going to see a lot of material manifestations, the desire of your heart, and you're going to see that you're in a position where you feel like your purpose, like you feel like you. This is where you. That's where you're purpose to be. That's where you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. Let's look into love. What does the collective need to the most in regards to love to walk the highest path for the greatest good? Thank y'all so much for tapping in, tuning in, and turning up. If you haven't already, go ahead and leave me a like. I love reading your comments so much. So drop me a line and let me know how this is resonating for you. Teamwork is making the dream work right now for the collective. Someone new, about damn time. Someone new coming through for the collective. And I feel like you're working together with this person to like get into your power couple mode, right? I like this energy, bossing up together, really, really, generating a lot of wealth. Working together in your purpose. This is a mastermind type of energy where y'all both working together with your gifts and in your purpose to create a lifestyle that's worth living. Life is worth living. Life is worth living. This is what I'm capturing too. It says be spontaneous. It's in reverse. So no, like sometimes you ask yourself like, are your standards too high? Are you asking for too much? No, you're not asking for too much. No, your standards aren't too high. You've been asking the wrong people, and you're about to find that out too soon. There's somebody who's coming into your life that wants the same thing that you want. They're not gonna think you asking for too much. They're not gonna bring up your past. I feel like I'm talking to a group of divine ones who, you find people who want to keep you stuck in outdated paradigms because you want things differently than you wanted them before. They hate to see you want more. This person is gonna come in off the top giving you the things that you deserve because they want them things for themselves. They want them things for you. They want them things for the partner they with. This is what I'm tapped into. Let go of control. Energy is out here. There's this entity. Be spontaneous in reverse. Let go of control. And it's like, it's not about like, I feel like this energy makes you feel like you're hard or you're difficult or there's something about you that's like repelling divine life partnership, and it isn't. It's these standards, these high expectations that's going to protect you from low vibrations. That's what I'm tapped into. So don't switch it up. Time apart. Time apart. Yeah, it feels like maybe you've been single for a while. This message is for somebody who's been single for a while, and you're wondering if your standards are too high. And your spirit team is saying you've only been asking the wrong people. And now it's gonna be somebody coming into your life that you don't even have to ask. They just want the same things that you want. So it's going to be like a given. They eating good, you eating good. They living well, you living well. It's just a byproduct of being in a relationship with them. And you'll recognize that this type of relationship has been worth the wait. And you can see yourself falling in love safely, not slip tripping on a bunch of sharp shit, but falling in love with somebody who won't catch you, baby. That's what I'm tapped into. From friends to lover. It's not no spontaneous shit. This shit didn't come up out of nowhere. It grew. So you're not asking for too much. You're learning how to ask and you're asking the right people. Love this, love this, love this. You've been single long enough. It's about time somebody come and knock the dust off that pussy. I'm just playing. Ever grateful, ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something else. Let's get one more and I just got this oracle deck, so let's see what comes out in angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. What is the most important message for the divine collective? Somebody's got way too many options too for you to be wasting your time. It says too many options, bro. No, this is a message for somebody who could be, wanting, kind of considering if this person that they're thinking about is the one. It's not them. They got a lot of options, and if they can't discern like the quality that you have versus all of the quantity of other people, then you make that decision really easy for them. It says all that glitters because all that glitters ain't gold. And this could be somebody that be shining, 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 yeah. But you can have an old lady. Them hoes, they for everybody. Okay? And this person is for everybody. It says burning, burning, BESIRE. Burning desire. It says burning desire. That's what it says, girl. I couldn't read the little script at first. It made me nervous. It made me nervous because it said burning. I said shit was burning. I don't have time for that, babe. I'm too old to let shit be itching scratchy around this motherfucker. I don't got no burning desires. Nothing over here burns. Everything around here is operating at the primal temperature. I don't like that it's burning. All that glitters ain't gold. This motherfucker got too many options. Sound like they spreading either sexually or spiritually transmitted diseases, and you need to keep that shit over there. That's what I'm tapped into. It says transparency is needed. Yeah. Somebody need to go to the motherfucking doctor. Somebody needs to go to the motherfucking doctor and get the fucking certification and the paperwork before you go any farther in this. I feel like there's also this energy of you liking something or you liking someone more than they like you. And that's never going to work out in the ways that you need it to. What does it say? Superficial feelings. It's based off what somebody got financially, maybe how they look. They might be, whatever the physical, whatever your thing is. This person might have that down to a T, but it's just a facade. It's just the act. They ain't got no quality, baby. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides. This is a doorknob. This is a doorknob. Everybody get a turn. The sweet love offer, and they want to know if you want to stick your hand in the bag and grab you a few pieces of candy for this show or party pack. That's what I'm tapped into. Hidden feelings. And this is somebody who wants you to come in and turn their hoe into a housewife. Which is, I'm not saying that you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. I'm saying a hoe turn into a housewife when she get ready to, not because of anybody's inclination. You know what I mean? That's what I'm tapped into. I feel like you need to recognize it is what it is. Somebody got a lot of options, and they not in a point in their consciousness where they can discern quantity over quality. And so you should make this real easy unless you find yourself burning with something. That's what I'm tapped into. Holding it together. Holding on, baby. I also feel like this person wears a costume. I feel like what may make you so attractive to this person could be exactly what they use as a ploy to get people hooked. And then by the time you find out the truth about them, you stuck with a spiritually transmitted disease or some other type of STD. It says hard feelings, yeah. A hard head make a soft ass, don't it? This is what I'm tapped into. Burning desires with hard feelings could leave you real messed up. Finding the missing piece and narrowing down options. I don't know. Nail. these screw these this one has something sharp on it. This one is a missing puzzle piece. It just makes me feel like somebody's got some work to do before they're ready to be involved with you. Heart on a string. Heart been broke so many times. I don't know what to believe. Mama said it's my fault. It's my fault. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I want you to be careful of the spiritually transmitted diseases this person brings. And if you were wise, you would recognize that all that glitters ain't gold, baby. And if you do decide to explore this thing, make sure you get some certification on them, so you know that they're not giving you anything you can't get rid of. Understand what I'm saying? Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. Always hope I'm saying something else. Let's look into finances for the collective. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. Okay, a road trip. Okay, a vacation, right when school starts, something like that. Somebody like this is showing up a lot for the collective where there's this financial shift happening, right? So I see vacation, time to rest. I see new assets. I see money in the bank. I got the money in the bank. Shorty, what you think about that? Got me in a great Cadillac. We in a bed like who? Oh, it's this type of energy. I like it. Selling. There are two types of people in this world. There are buyers and there are sellers. There are consumers and there are producers. And right now, you are producer, baby. You got the skills, and with them skills, you is paying bills. And I love that for you. A vacation could be. You could be planning a vacation. There could be new assets that you're purchasing. You're having more than enough money to explore some of the things that you'd like to explore while saving. It says unexpected income. So, kind of unexpected income in reverse because this could be like stocks. This could be like dividends. It could be like, dividends from trust or dividends from insurance payments or whatever it is like that, right? So there's money coming in. There's like healthy money habits. So it's going to be like not necessarily something that you were counting on or budgeting, but these influxes of money that are coming in consistently and routinely that really put you ahead of the game. I like it. Following up, right? You may want to check up on some old accounts, some 401ks. You might want to check up on some like any accounts that you closed down and they owe you a check or something like that, because there's going to be some unexpected now expected income coming in your way, right? Negotiate, right? Good jobs, the ability to negotiate your pay rate, and maybe even hiring people because you're selling so much. This is what I'm tapped into. Hell yeah, working overtime. But listen, the skills is paying the bills in regards to the finances, and how could you complain about that? How could you hate that? You are definitely going in the right direction, and there's so much physical evidence: new assets, vacations, saving money, paying bills, selling out here with negotiating, unexpected income, overtime. All of this indication indicating that the money coming in is circulating and is staying. I like that. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope that I'm saying something that helps. I want to use this. I just got some decks, and so I want to check them out and see what kind of energy that they bring. And I'm going to use this deck. I've never used it before. I don't really know what's going to come out of it, but we'll see what comes out as a collective message right before we get into the elemental readings, okay? Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that we should see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. Just got out of this energy kind of talking about trust being set up and like dividends and receiving resources. Bottom of the deck that I just pulled out of the box, trust. Okay. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that we should see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. You can provide collective need to know to walk the highest path for the greatest good on this daily check-in. 24 hours from when you see this, expect this unexpected. Love yourself, right? This energy has been showing up a lot for the collective where there's this operating in self-love. There's an eight here. Eight has to do with advancement. Eight has to do with abundance. It's an expansive energy. It's beautiful. There's this like step that you took, this action that you've taken, or you will in the next 8 days that demonstrate that you love yourself. It's not just talking about how you love yourself. You're not fucking with old boy no more because you know if people look at your partner and say how you feel about you, you know that every time they see you with them, they think you hate yourself. It's like an action that you take. It's something that you do. You stop smoking. You stop eating meat. You start working out. It's something that you do within the next 8 days where it's like this demonstration of self love. And it's like this meteor or this rocket ship, this influx of energy that comes in with a lot of force. Being tuned into your soul, right? Really, really tuned into your soul. No longer like expressing the version of yourself that you feel is going to be most 4848 angel number, 848 angel number. No longer expressing the version of yourself that you feel is going to be most appreciated by the world, like people pleasing, but being your most authentic self. No matter who like that disrupts, right? Because there's this idea that's coming up here about how when you really embody divine energy, it's going to seem confusing to the world. It's not going to make sense to the world, right? That's what I'm talking to. Practice self discipline, yeah. So there's an action that you take, likely for sure within this month, but within the next eight days. That's like this undeniable proof spiritually, physically, to yourself, to the people around you, to your spirit team, that you love yourself. And it's just gonna, oh, it's like rainbows are significant, but it's just gonna be this fulfillment of a promise, of an agreement between you and the divine that like unlocks a lot of abundance. Purpose is the word that I want to say. Even some type of power in your life. This is what I'm tapped into. A welcome change. Your spirit team say it's about damn time you put yourself first. It's about damn time you do what you need to do for you and discover your calling. And this thing that you do, another card, like trust, right direction. This thing that you do points you in the right direction and helps you establish something that's long lasting, trust fund. You know, it's like it puts you in this powerful position where there's purpose and prosperity, okay? Remember that you are enough. This card showed up a lot just in the collective messages that we've been doing, right? Remember that you are enough. Don't sell yourself short. Understand the qualities that you have and how no matter what quantities of something that a person may have, they can never like quite copy, clone what you do, what you bring to a situation or circumstance. What's the most important message? Thank you so much for tapping in, tuning in, and turning up. Choose forgiveness, right? That feels like what you do, right? It feels like you do walk away from something or someone, but not with hate, not with animosity, not with disregard or disrespect. You walk away from this thing from a place of pure and whole love. This is what I'm tapped into. And it just opens a portal that leads you straight to your purpose, to your power. This is what I'm tapped into. Isolation is breeding illumination, and you may be withdrawing from a connection, a community of sorts, but it's only so that you can find your highest self. That's what I'm tapped into. The space, the opportunity, the freedom, the grounding that you need to nourish your soul. I love this for you. Using positive affirmations, if you are already, is allowing this life to manifest, and you're opening these portals. And not only are you opening these portals, you are walking through them. Beautiful, beautiful energy. If you haven't already, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe. Thank you for your time, energy, your love, and support. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Let's check out these elements, these element readings. We're going to start with fire signs today. Once again, a new deck. I haven't used it before. We're going to start with fire signs today. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. What's the most important message? Thank you. Queen of Wands energies in reverse. Knight of Wands energies in reverse. Page of Wands energies in reverse. This is like somebody, King of Pentacles. I was just about to say this. This is somebody who wants you to do what you do, but they don't want to pay you. This is fuck you, pay me. There's somebody who knows that you have a quality, that you offer the skills, right? But it's like they'll get you to do it for free and go pay another person. It could be you do people hair, Queen of Wands energy. It could be you do people hair. You they friend though. They don't want to pay you. They expect you to do it for free. They'll go to a salon and pay somebody else 400, upwards of $400 to get a wig laid, but they want you to do an intricate style for free. Fuck you, pay me. King of Pentacles energy with the Ace of Swords. That's what's on this board. They know Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, that's three swords, that you're good at what you do, that you offer a certain quality, which has been showing up a lot for this collective. But there's also this energy around wanting you to be certain kind of insecure. Um, uh, this type of frenemy type of energy where they want you to be insecure and they want you to question Three of Swords energy, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, and they want you to question whether or not you are Worth. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. They want you to question your worth. Seven of Cups energy is out here with the Emperor card. Whether or not you're asking for too much or if you deserve the level of respect that you're asking and or compensation. The Hierophant. And you do. And you deserve this. And you deserve so much more. And if this person doesn't want to give you what you deserve, then they can go and get somebody else to do it for free. This is what I'm tapped into. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something to help. Give me three oracles. Thank you. One. Right. It's like somebody over, especially over this, like the next 24 hours, there's somebody that's gonna try to get you to be like, well, this other person does it like this, and this other person does it like that. Baby, if you want it like the other person want it, go and get them other people to do it. That shit ain't got nothing to do with this divine collective right here. This is what I'm tapped into. A pseudo influencer. Heavy on want you to style them, want you to dress them up, want you to give your gifts to them freely, but don't want to offer any income, any compensation. This person has a slavery mindset and they want to infect you with it. Cleaning house. And your spirit team is saying it's been time for you to get rid of any and everything that is no longer serving you. Is what I'm tapped into. And I feel like this person is on the list. Late bloomer. They might like have this idea that you don't deserve compensation because in the past you probably was doing shit for free. Better late than never, baby. Fuck you, pay me. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Who are we doing next? That was Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We can do Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Thank y'all so much for tapping in, tuning in, and turning up. I really appreciate your time. Your time is a very, very precious resource. Something that you don't easily get back. So every moment that we play with one another, I want you to know that I appreciate you. And I hope I'm saying something that helps. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What's the most important message? Nine of Swords. Guard, Page of Swords. Watch your fucking mouth. The Hangman. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Temporary emotions causing long-term changes in your life. Don't let your temporary emotions cause long-term damage. This is a slight word, something you say, a slip of the tongue almost that puts up. You was on a path where you was moving forward, and it brings this path to a halt. It brings this path to a pause if you aren't selective with the words that you choose. This is what I'm tapped into, especially over the next 24 hours. The Chariot card energy is out here with this Knight of Swords. Yeah, like your mind moving faster than your mouth moving faster than your mind, and that shit gonna put some shit at pause. So you and the reason why this thing put you at pause is so you can gain a better perspective about how to control your tongue. Ten of Swords energy is out here, baby. I feel like there's also this energy showing up of somebody that's like wanting to set you up. Like they're wanting to put you in a certain position to where you flash and flip the fuck out so they can have an excuse for treating you badly. Nine of Swords energy is out here with Ten of Swords. So they can say, see, that's why I did that. That's why I said that because I already knew that they would react that way. Don't give them the satisfaction of what they expect your reaction to be. Give them the response that they deserve. This is what I'm tapped into. The Lover's card energy is out here with the Eight of Swords. You have to do something like ask them, are you trying to offend me? Is your goal to make me feel insecure? That way, instead of you getting defensive or seemingly getting defensive, the people can see who the real culprit is, who's really poking the bear. That's what I'm tapped into. The Hierophant energy is out here again, and it ain't you. Hierophant energy is out here with the Ten of Cups, heavy on somebody like orchestrating circumstances to get you to talk out of the side of your neck or talk like speak out of turn or say something that you don't really mean or say something without the full information. And because you said something or who you said something about, it puts everything that you're working on to a halt. In order to not let this slip of the tongue, put everything that you're working on to a halt, just be aware of somebody trying to almost like go viral, get a viral moment, a clip farming. That's what I'm tapped into. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, let me know in the comments how that resonated for you. I am so grateful for your time, your energy, your love. If you haven't already, leave a like and go ahead and subscribe. Oh, let's get some oracles out here. I almost forgot. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's get an oracle out here. Angels, three oracles, opposites attract, admiring from afar. There's this energy of somebody who feels like they got you pegged. They know what you prefer. They're studying you, and they feel like they got the perfect circumstances to get you to fall victim to spiritual charlatan. So be aware, be on guard. Your most powerful path forward over the next 24 hours, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, is to watch your mouth. Okay? We did Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's go Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. With your daily check-in. Thank you so much for tapping in, tuning in, and turning up. I appreciate your time. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, and share this with somebody who needs to hear this message. Here we have for Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Thank you. Eight of Cups. I'm walking away. You might not want to hear this. Eight of Cups energy is with the Nine of Cups, but there's a move coming into your life. I feel like you did you like why God moved you to the position that God moved you to. You've served your purpose here, and you're needed elsewhere. That's what I'm tapped into. Where you're moving to is going to be very pleasing. Page of Pentacles energy is out here. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to be able to expand in your gifts and your tools and your abilities. Eight of Cups is walking away from something. There's a move that happened. You might be like, well, where am I get the money from? Six before is 10 Pentacles. Plus, Page of Pentacles energy is out here that God has already worked that out. And when it's time for you to really consider, packing your shit, the resources are going to fall into alignment. That's what I'm tapped into. Hermit card energy is out here with the Nine of Cups. So it's just making me feel like if you think that somebody's gonna go with you, Eight of Wands energy is out here with the Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups. It feels like that, right? They're not. You've served your purpose, the impact that you were supposed to have on this person. Three of Cups, Three of Cups energy is out here. You already had. Now it's time for you to go and be important in somebody else's life. That's what I'm tapped into. Page of Wands energy is out here. I like this energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I feel like whether you know it or not, you're about to make a move. There's a lot of momentum about you, up around you. Momentum leading you to Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles, ultimately, right? But the things that you're having to walk away from is kind of scary. And rather than thinking about what you have to walk away from, think about what you're walking into. That's going to be very beautiful. The money that you need, the support that you need is going to come, especially over the next 6 months. But I feel like the biggest obstacle that you'll face is the things that you will want to bring with you. And so remember, bag lady, you gon' miss your bus. You can't hurry up, but you got too much stuff. So when you think about this and it's time to make these moves, don't be like, should I keep this bed? Should I keep this couch? Trust me, 6 plus 4 is 10 pentacles. Everything that you're worried about replacing or releasing will be restored to you. The letter R showing up significantly. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. You're next, bitch. So financially using there's something you're not going to bring with you. It could be a person, it could be a habit, it could be a behavior, but it's not going with you to this new place. Take several seats. That shit is that habit, that person, that behavior, and some of your material things are going to stay behind. And so be ready for like a purge or to release, right? And just know that you're going to get better where you're going. You ain't got to pack nothing because you're going to get brand new shit where you're going. I love this. Secret stash at the bottom of the deck. For the love of money. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. Always hope I'm saying something that helps Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Let me know how that resonated for you. I see an influx of abundance coming in along with an unexpected move. And I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll appreciate it. I see that it'll be very fulfilling for you. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Save the best for last. Take fast. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. With a Christine energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's get a daily check in. Let's see, Queen of Pentacles. See what the most important message is for you at this time. Queen of Pentacles is out here very resourceful, managing your time well. The Ace of Swords energy is out here. Ten of Swords energy is trusting yourself. Trusting yourself is going to be the most powerful path forward. Doing it for yourself is going to be difficult, but that's what needs to be done because there are people who are trying to hope. I mean, they're hoping that you'll give them some type of. They're hoping that they'll be able to take your kindness for a weakness, but that's only if you are so kind to a point that where your kindness is a weakness. The Queen of Pentacles energy is out with the Ace of Swords. It's like giving somebody your money to go and pay for your ticket, and then you never see them again. You gave them the money, they gone. They were supposed to come back and bring you a drink. They got in their car and they left. They just left with the money. It's this type of energy where rather than giving somebody this opportunity to do something for you, which leads to them doing something to you, you just do it for your damn self. Queen of Pentacles energy is out here to Nine of Swords. So a heavy Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy showing up. I just feel like your most powerful path forward is to do it for yourself. There's going to be an instance over the next 24 hours where you want to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. Oh, I want to trust you. Here, let me give you this money. Go to the store or go to like on your lunch break, giving your colleague cash apping them so that they can bring back some lunch. And just don't know that they doing stuff to your lunch before they get it back in the office. It's this type of energy. Do it for yourself. That's gonna be your most powerful path forward with this energy that's on this board. The world card energy is out here. It's somebody who's waiting on you to give them the opportunity. The world card in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, to prevent you from being able to do something that you could do very well without their assistance. But this is like, oh, they're gonna think I'm unkind, or people are gonna think I'm mean. Be okay with being the villain in the stories of people who would have made you the victim. The fool card energy is out here. Listen, it's like you can do it for yourself and know for 100% fact that it's done, or you can get somebody else to do it and wait for the results. Wait to see. Choose wisely. Seven of Cups energy is out here. I already knew that because, bro, if the energy feels like, well, maybe I should, nah, maybe you should do it for yourself. That's what this is. The star card energy is out here. Nobody's gonna do it better. Nobody does it better. Let's get some oracle out here for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Save the best for save the best for last face ass. Thank y'all so much for tapping in, tuning in, and turning up. It says sur, a naughty affair, surreptitious. I don't know what that means. A raunchy affair. Like I said, I feel like this person is a shisty person who will take the money and leave and leave and leave. Get that bread, get that head, and leave. So do it for yourself. Move on. Right? They could not want to see you move. When you move, maybe they don't want you to move easily or freely. So do it for yourself. Canceled. Right? What did they do to their car? What do they do with their money? What do they do to their house? What the fuck you think they gonna do to yours? Do it for yourself. That's what I'm tapped into. This person is just trying to get access to the abundance that's all around you. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, I am so grateful for you. I appreciate your time, your energy, your love, and support. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. I'm glad I made it. I'm not even going to count. I don't know what number daily check in this is. But, bro, we're going to do these daily check ins just to check you in with the energy. And so, from whenever you see this, this is the energy that you can be dealing with on the, over the next 4 hours. Right? Let's do a charm reading before we close out. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that we should see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. Okay, heavy on this arrow, this bow and arrow right in the middle. Heavy on. Let me see if I can get you zoomed in a little bit. With this bow and arrow right in the middle of the spread, I really feel like you're gonna be hitting your targets. Your spirit team is like, I know sometimes we want timelines, and it's like it's best that you just work on a consistent routine, right? But I do see like toast, like celebrations. Where's my little spoon or my little flip thing? There's like celebrations happening, right? Be careful of potions. Watch what you're consuming. There's also this energy around wearing your heart on your sleeve. I want you to be careful around that. Being just too open, too emotionally vulnerable could be a threat in regards to this path that you're on. Very, very magical energy. Soft and like in the cradle type of energy that I'm seeing, comforting you at this time. Um, I feel like it's important to kind of recognize the paradigms that you have around your half full glass being half full rather than glass being half empty, and kind of appreciate the times the like the energy around you. I feel like there's a lot of softness coming into you in for you. There's also a lot about your connection to the marine kingdom, mermaids, sirens, but this could also do just like fishes, like goldfish bringing in abundance. Your crown showing up, a purple crown, so your crown chakra showing up with like just being crowned, your third eye intuition showing up on point. Also a fairy godmother, an older person coming in and helping you to buy a car or helping you to make that purchase. I see your path being protected. I also see spirit guides watching you along the way, right? Something happening around the new moon that could really help you to give birth to certain things. I feel like there are people who try to keep you in a box, but I also see you breaking out of those boxes. Be careful of pregnancy. If you can get pregnant, right, you just want to protect yourself from that. A lot of luck, a lot of expansion, a lot of growth, and giving birth could fall in that category because there's love and there's a bunny here, there's a heart here. So just be aware, right? Bird bitches do bird shit, so don't be affiliated. Birds of a feather flock together. So watch the company that you're keeping. A lot happening in regards to this crown that you're receiving around this new moon, so be looking out for it. There's also this energy of around people trying to box you in to a certain paradigm, so don't be stereotyped. There's something about recollection and memory here, so don't be stereotyped. Remember what happened last time. You could have also saw somebody treat another person a certain way. That memory is going to be important. Once again, new moon energy showing up here with you receiving a crown or you receiving a star or receiving some type of glory. It's this type of energy. Growth is consistent. This energy has been showing up a lot with somebody who's trying to play games that didn't realize you were the commissioner, that you were the head master. Thank you so much, Spirit, right? And so there's a lot of luxury. I see luxury. I see wishes coming true. I see, solar plexus chakra energy showing up a lot. Crown chakra being activated and this entire path being protected. I am so grateful for you. Thank you so much for your time, the energy, the love, and support. If I said something that helps, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And until we meet again, be powerful or on purpose. Wholeness family, infinite waters flowing through you.